So you've decided to set up your own business as a virtual assistant, yay! The only problem now is that you don't actually have any clients and you don't know how to start getting clients. And remember, if you're not making any money in your business, you haven't got a business, you've just got an expensive hobby. So with that in mind, in this video, I am going to share with you my top 4 tips for attracting clients. Now, these top 4 tips enabled me to grow my own virtual assistant business to up to £7,000 a month. So if you're ready, keep watching. Okay, so my first top tip for attracting clients is do video content. Seriously, video content is dominating social media right now, so if you haven't yet jumped on the bandwagon, do it now. Also, video content just makes it so much easier to stand out from the crowd and have your potential clients get to know, like, and trust you, and then make a decision to buy from you. And look, I get it, okay? I know that it can be super daunting to put yourself in front of a camera and press record, especially if you've never done it before, but like with most things, the more you do it, the easier it will become. And remember this, the best growth only ever happens when you are willing to push yourself out of your comfort zone. So grab a phone and start recording. Tip number 2, you gotta get clear on your ideal client. Seriously, this will help you so much, because if you are just trying to market yourself to anyone and everyone, you will be very likely to struggle to attract any clients at all. And the reason for this is because your marketing will just be super generic, probably really boring, and as a result it will just get lost in the noise and you'll not get noticed by anyone. However, if you have an ideal client, you can create content that really resonates with people who match your ideal client avatar and has them flying into your direct messages, basically begging to work with you. Now, if you want to find out more about the importance of finding an ideal client and how to actually find your ideal client, make sure to check the link below for the video where I go into this in a lot more detail. Tip number 3, be consistent. Network, engage daily, just show up online consistently. At the end of the day, if people don't know you exist, why would they hire you? Also, people who see your posts might not need a virtual assistant right now, but in the future, if they keep seeing you showing up online, when they eventually do need a virtual assistant, they'll remember you because they'll keep seeing you and they'll be a lot more likely to actually contact you. However, if you haven't posted for weeks and weeks, they'll either assume you've quit or likely forget that you exist altogether. And please, don't just expect to post a few times and have clients banging down your door begging to work with you. This might happen on the very rare occasion for some people, but for the majority of us mere mortals, consistency is key, and it takes up a bit of time to build up that know, like, and trust with your audience. And remember, people only buy from people that they know, that they like, and that they trust. So I'm going to say it again, consistency is key, okay? Remember, this is a business, treat it as such. You are in it for the long game. And this brings us up to my final and probably the most important tip of all. Are you ready? Now, this is the tip that enabled me to grow my own virtual assistant business by as much as I did. So, are you ready? Like, even Molly the pug is sitting up to attention for this. Look, can you see how excited she is? So, the tip is, be you. Seriously, be unapologetically you. Don't be afraid to show off your personality in both your written and your video content. Don't be afraid to have an opinion. Don't be afraid to show off your quirks. Don't be afraid of everyone in the world not liking you. Like, that's bloody boring, okay? Just be you. Seriously, it will help you to stand out from the crowd so bloody much. LinkedIn and Instagram is full of the same old boring posts by virtual assistants. Seriously, I see them every single day. Posts like, what is a virtual assistant? Or signs you need a virtual assistant. And I'm sorry, but it's just so boring and it just doesn't stand out from the crowd. However, as soon as you start showing up unapologetically as you have opinions, some of your posts might even be a little controversial, guess what? You're gonna stand out from the crowd, you're gonna grab the attention of people, you're gonna attract your ideal client, because remember, your vibe attracts your tribe, and you only want to be attracting people who get you and that you can actually be yourself with. So definitely my most important tip of all, be you. Don't be afraid of it. And there you have it, my top 4 tips for attracting clients as a virtual assistant. Hopefully you found this video super useful, but if you would like more support in growing your virtual assistant business, getting clients and making money, and actually implementing everything you have learned, check out the links below to find out how we can work together.